The next option in the replication schemes is the zone redundant storage. The zone redundant storage, also called as ZRS, synchronously replicates your data across three storage clusters in a single region. Each storage cluster is physically separated from others and resides in its own availability zone. Each availability zone and the ZRS cluster within it is autonomous within separate utilities and networking capabilities. Storing your data in ZRS account ensures that you will be able to access and manage your data if a zone becomes unavailable. ZRS provides excellent performance and extremely low latency. There are a few things that you gotta know about ZRS, that ZRS is not available in all regions. You also gotta know that changing to ZRS from another data replication option requires the physical data movement from a single storage stamp to multiple stamps within a region. Also, ZRS may not protect your data against a regional disaster where multiple zones are permanently affected. Instead, ZRS offers resiliency for your data in case of unavailability. With ZRS, you are maintaining three copies of your data, but that data is replicated three times across two or multiple facilities, either within a single region or across two regions. ZRS is currently supported on general purpose V2 accounts, and ZRS is available for block blobs, non disk page blobs, files, tables, and queues. But what happens when a zone becomes unavailable? Well, when that happens, your data is still accessible for both read and write operations, even if a zone becomes unavailable. Microsoft recommends that you continue to follow the best practices for transient fault handling. These practices include implementing retry policies with exponential backoff. So when a zone is unavailable, Azure undertakes networking updates such as DNS repointing. These updates may affect your application if you are accessing your data before the updates have completed. ZRS may not protect your data against a regional disaster where multiple zones are permanently affected. Instead, ZRS offers resiliency for your data if it becomes temporarily available. For protection against regional disasters, Microsoft recommends that you go and use geo redundant storage. So we'll use ZRS for scenarios that require strong consistency, strong durability, and high availability, even if an outage or natural disaster renders a zonal data center unavailability. To protect your data against a regional outage, you gotta use geo redundant storage, and we'll talk about that in the next lesson.